I am currently waiting for the bus that is going to take me into the city center car that is going to take me to the city center, which is going to take me to the train station, which is going to take me to Copenhagen. I'm so excited. So I am going to venture forth from Sweden into Denmark. So I'm excited about that. I just finished Skyping with Mom and she's a little terrified because I'm literally going by myself, but it'll be okay and I'm really excited. And I have lots of stuff to do. And I have my trusty backpack that took me all over Europe when I was in Harleston. I've got my Western sweatshirt. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. So I'm at the train station now, which is right next to the bus station. Bus? Trains. Oh look, there it is. Those are the brakes. It sounds like all of the crying of small dead children. So I got off the train and that was all fun. And then I started walking and didn't know where I was. And so I went into a really nice looking hotel and was like, okay, I need help. And so I was like, okay, well, I need money for my hostel, so I need an ATM, but I also need a way to get to my hostel, so I need a taxi. So the nice man at the the reception, Jesus. The nice man at reception was like, okay, I'll call you a taxi and I'll have him take you by an ATM. And so now I'm walking to my hostel and oh my God, that light is bright. Also, update, Copenhagen. People are really nice. My hostel is apparently right on a canal with boats. And everything smells like cigarette smoke. So, and there have been a crap ton of drunk people. So I don't know if it's a Friday thing. Where am I? I think I still have to go down more. I don't think it's on the other side of the harbor. God, it's so pretty though. Clear night. Super clear night. Full moon. This area is really pretty because it's just a bunch of little like restaurants right by the river, canal, whatever. But God, this is so pretty. I'm not gonna lie, some of the parts that I walked through Copenhagen, I was like, this is not good to be doing by myself. And now everyone thinks I'm an idiot because I'm talking to a phone. Now I know what all these YouTubers feel like. But I'm gonna go find my hostel and maybe update you then. Can we just appreciate a boat that's lighting up and singing Sweet Child of Mine? Okay, I might be master navigator, but don't put me down for bed maker. Because they gave me linens and it came with a duvet and a pillow. And first I put the duvet cover on as my sheet. And I was like, why is this small? So then I had to rip that off. But hey, my bed is made now. So I have my own little light and 2 plugs for electric, one of which is where my phone is going to go. And they have the same plug as Sweden, so that's good. And the cool thing is that this comes down and creates privacy. And my number is 404, which is nice because 4 is my lucky number. So I'm gonna go to bed. I have an early day tomorrow, and I still don't quite know what I'm doing. I know what I'd like to do, but whether or not I'm going to make it, because I have no idea where I am or where I'm going. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Alright, so this is the actual first day of my Copenhagen adventure. I am on my way. I'm leaving Bedwood, which is back there. I am going to be trying to figure out how to get my Copenhagen card, because then I have to get to the castle where Shakespeare had supposedly set Hamlet. So I am going to find a way to get to the place where I can get my Copenhagen card, and then hopefully find out more information about how I actually get there. It's about 8:40. The place where I can get my Copenhagen card opens at 9, and my tour of the castle is at 12:30, but I have to get there because it's outside of Copenhagen, so we'll have to see how this actually works. Okay, so Copenhagen at least feels a little bit more like England. Mostly because there's a lot of tourists here that are British. So I've been hearing the British accent for a while. I went to the tourist center, the Copenhagen Tourist Information, and got my Copenhagen card, and it's lovely. And so Tivoli is right there, which is the it's like a amusement park. So I'm gonna have to go there eventually. There was the visitor center, and I am heading to the train station or the metro station, whichever. It's both. And it's right down here. It's a big brick building, so it's really central. And my Copenhagen card literally does everything. So if you're ever coming to Copenhagen, get a Copenhagen card, because it was fairly inexpensive and it gives you free transport on everything, and it comes with a bunch of free stuff, and it allows me to get everywhere that I need to go. So I'm going to head to Hamlet's castle. I will see you there. Veronica, you would be happy here. So I know what train I'm supposed to be on, and it's the next one. See, it says Helsinger is the next one, coming at 9:52. I really don't know how long the actual trip is going to take, so I guess it's a good thing that I'm here early. It's outside of Copenhagen. I think it might be like 40 minutes or something, which isn't too terribly bad. They have really big vending machines. But, so yeah, I'm waiting for the train, and people continuously look at me like I'm an idiot. So I don't know if they just think that only YouTube famous people would do something stupid like this. I have no idea. But I'm waiting for my train. Ah, see, there it is, nice and big. Helsinger. It's a pretty appropriate name for Hamlet to take place in. But, so yeah, I will update you on the train. So this place is cool. So I just came out of the train station, and they have Hamlet and Ophelia statues, which people wouldn't move out of the way from. But look how pretty it is. And we're right on water, so there's boats in a harbor over there. And the castle is right there. So I'm gonna go do it. My man. So apparently the building is really awesome glass structure. They're having some kind of Shakespeare exhibit, you know, from that, the to be or not to be, some kind of Shakespeare exhibit. So I'm gonna have to check that out once I get finished with my tour. There's the castle. And it's windy because I mean we're right by the water. So what is this? I'm in the courtyard now, and it's gorgeous. And that's where I'm going to meet for my tour at 12:30 because I have my yellow. The woman who gave me my actual ticket was really excited. She was like, "Oh, that's a good one." And apparently you can only buy the tickets for that online. So I'm a special one. So there might not be a lot of people, but they're doing a free introduction to the castle, which is what I'm going to right now. Holy mother of stairs. This looks a little familiar. So here's a pretty cool thing. I have a few minutes until my actual tour starts. I just came from the gift shop and I bought postcards to send to loving people and I bought a skull with a nice little leather bag that says Hamlet on it, and it's fantastic and I'm in love with it. So here's the thing, it's April 23rd when I'm here, and I didn't even think about it. It's April 23rd, 2016. Today is the 400th anniversary of when Shakespeare died. And I had no idea. So when we went up to the banquet hall, which is up there, when we went up to the banquet hall, they're getting ready for a party that they're having tonight to celebrate Shakespeare, which is just beyond cool. But I'm stoked. So I'm going to go take my tour of the castle, led by Horatio, to tell me about the tragedy of Hamlet on the 400th anniversary of Shakespeare's death. So I'm stoked. And my hair's not cooperating with this wind in the courtyard, but I'm stoked. I'll talk to y'all later.
Hamlet then pulled out his sword and stuck it into the ground and said, "All right, all lay your hands on my sword and swear an oath not to tell anyone." I was a bit reluctant. I thought this a kind of an insult. I mean, Hamlet had never demanded such an oath from me before, so why now? This is when we all heard the voice of the dead king in the hall, saying, "Swear!" And I found my hand sitting on Hamlet's sword, along with Marcellus's and the soldiers' hands. We swore the oath, and Hamlet then told us. The ghost of my father said, "The snake that bit me in the garden now wears my crown." Claudius was kneeling down like this, and I heard him mention Cain and Abel from the Bible. I heard Claudius praying the Lord for forgiveness of his great sin. I heard Claudius praying the Lord for forgiveness for killing his brother. So now we knew Claudius was guilty. He said it himself. And
I'll tell you one thing. Oh, by the way, that's a maritime museum. The thing that I was looking into that I didn't know what it was. It is cold as like the wind has picked up, which is why my hair is now bell braided. So I'm walking back to the station, and maybe if the Shakespeare thing that I saw coming in is open, I'll go take a look at it. You know, since he deserves to be honored and whatnot. I can't even see what I'm doing. I hope I'm looking at myself. But yeah, So I'm on my way back to Copenhagen, and I think my next stop is going to be the Little Mermaid statue. So I'll see you there.
Speak English well? Yeah. One person is inside and outside, and the other is in. One person is inside. Yeah. Follow the instructions. The office. And the other here, the listening the story. Your Shakespeare story.
Okay.
10 minutes.
Okay. And then we change or what?
Yeah.
You would like to do it? No?
Ja, vi do. Ja,
Du kan göra först.
I'll have to look into that micro Shakespeare thing more, because what they had was they had two people. One was on, you know, opposite sides of the quote-unquote stage. You saw that. The person who is sitting watching is hearing a 10-minute version of a Shakespeare play, and the other person is following instructions on their headset that tells them what to do with the props that they have. So the person who is acting out with the objects has no idea what's going on, but for the person on the other side, it's making perfect sense. I obviously didn't try because I'm alone. Insert sad music here. But it looked really cool, and I think it would be really interesting to use in a classroom setting. And it's a good metaphor for Shakespeare to begin with anyway, because a lot of people don't understand when they read it, but when they see it, it makes sense. So, I don't know, I thought it was really cool. But anyway, now I'm heading to the train station. So as soon as I got off the train to go see The Little Mermaid, it started raining. And I have no umbrella because I'm stupid. But I started walking in the rain instead of turning back because I knew it was right here. And she's right here. Pretty fun.
Arrived at The Little Mermaid.
Oh, she's so pretty. There she is. She's pretty. I like her. When you think a metro is underground, this metro is underground. It's like 3 floors down. It's crazy. And it looks interesting. I didn't get in on the short metro ride that I just took, but the front of these metros are glass, so you can see the tunnel. It's terrifying. So if I take the metro again sometime, I'll ride in the front so I can show you. It was terrifying.
Wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen, friendly old girl of town. 'Neath her tavern light on this merry night, let us clink and drink one down. To wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen, salty old queen of the sea. Once I sailed away, but I'm home today, singing Copenhagen, wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen for me. I sailed up the Skagerrak and sailed down the Kattegat, through the harbor and up to the quay, and there she stands waiting for me with a welcome so warm and so gay. Wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen.
So I just took a water taxi from about where my hostel is to the Opera House because I'm seeing Salome, which is an opera, obviously. It's in German. It's right in there. And it's gorgeous in here. It's walnut. The tour that I took earlier said that it's in the shape of a heart to show the love of music, which makes me really happy. But it's really pretty in here. So I'm gonna go sit down. I'm on the 5th row. So I just realized I didn't show anybody the hostel. That's my room. Down there is like a game room. Whatever. If you go down that hallway, there's the bathrooms. But I'm going down to reception to check out. So. Oof. So that's the hostel. It's gorgeous. And the great thing about it is you walk through what looks like a carriage house kind of thing. So obviously you have the hostel back there. And then you walk out and you're right on New Haven. And it is a wonderfully quiet Sunday morning. So plans for today, I'm going to go to the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale house, which like tells like different stories that he wrote and everything. And then I'm going to go to Tivoli Gardens. And then I have my train home at 5. So that's the plan. Don't you judge me.
Guess what, Marty? He found the dog. No, he didn't. Yeah, he sent me a bunch of Snapchat. Oh my god. He was probably lonely and had no other choice. I was like, might as well go back. What if he
Til dig,
takes
som rejser på rejsekort. Hvis du skal videre med bus eller tog, så tjek ind igen. Hvis din rejse slutter, så tjek ud. Nørreport.
Oh, this is not work. My bad.
Told you it was terrifying.
I'm Hans Christian Andersen, I've many a tale to tell. And though I'm a cobbler, I'd say I tell them rather well. I'll mend your shoes and I'll fix your boots when I have a moment free. When I'm not otherwise occupied as a purple duck or a mouse.
No, I didn't just cry at a telling of The Little Match Girl. What are you talking about? They didn't have the Snow Queen. I'm pissed. The Hans Christian Andersen Museum was cool, but now I'm heading to Tivoli, which it says it's an amusement park, but I think it's also like a bunch of other stuff. Like I think I've read up on it where it relates to it kind of like Epcot or like Busch Gardens, something like that. I don't know, so we'll see. Audrey, I have found your happy place. Ah. Do you want to know what heaven smells like? Bottle this place and make it a perfume. I'm about to go on a roller coaster. We'll see how this goes. Oh my god. Normally I wouldn't buy a picture from a ride, but I did, and it's because it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. So yeah. It's called Minen. It's a mine ride. Audrey, I'm thinking of you. I'm about to get on. And it's a water ride. This is terrifying. It's just like it's a small world, except more terrifying. It is pitch black in here, and I am all alone, and I'm on a boat by myself, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I have a baton with a glowing button, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, am I supposed to be hitting these things? Whoa, God. Oh, it makes a cute little chirping noise. I am not hitting any of these. Okay, got it. Okay, there we go. Working. There we go. Yes. Oh God, that's huge. Pretty. This is super cute. Go. Yes.
This thing doesn't aim. Okay, good. Oh, God, that's so cool.
This place is literally one of, it's like, it's deliciously corny. Does that make sense? Deliciously, oh my God. Now see, this ride. It swings and it takes you up, and you know, swings are not my favorite thing, but I'm thinking I might have to do it. No. Maybe if I get up courage later, I'll come back and do it. So I just came from the photo meet. I don't know. My mom did it when she was here, and I got the Little Mermaid picture, so I'm pretty happy with that. Makes me happy. Going to the places that my mama went, so makes me happy. I'm about to go on this crazy ride. It's called the Demon. I got a gyro and fries. I'm thinking of you, Mom. I would like to take this time to tell you that I am in Tivoli in Copenhagen in Denmark, and it is snowing. It was perfectly warm and fine like 10 minutes ago, and now it is snowing. So I know people are gonna roll their eyes, but I'm doing it. Ah! So I'm waiting for the train that's going to take me to the airport, which is going to take me to a train that's going to take me to Malmo, which is going to take me to a train that will take me back to Linköping. So, and it's cold outside and I'm early, go figure. But it's just me and my friend, just chilling. You can see the rain on the water. See the line where it stops? Okay. That is so cool. Just a little storm on the sea.